We start on the trade front. The country's current account remained in positive territory for the 6th month in a row in October to post the year's highest surplus thus far. Our Moon Hye-ryeon starts us off.
South Korea's current account has logged a surplus yet again on the back of improving performance in exports and a decline in imports. Preliminary data released by the Bank of Korea on Friday showed a current account balance of $6.8 billion in October. This is the 6th month in a row for a surplus to be recorded and is also the highest so far this year. The goods account tracking imports and exports experienced a surplus for the 7th straight month as auto exports rose and imports of raw materials fell. Data show that auto exports rose by 21% compared to the same month last year, whereas inbound shipments of gas fell by over 54% and coal by 26%. It's the first time since August 2022 that the country has seen an on-year rise in export value, rising by 7.6% compared to October last year. When comparing the goods balance between January and October this year and last year, this year's export value was lower, but as the import value was also lower, the overall goods balance for the period was higher this year. However, the services balance, which includes earnings and spending on overseas trips and transport, recorded a deficit of $1.25 billion. The travel and transportation sectors showed significant declines on year, with the latter falling from a $1 billion surplus to a $300 million deficit this October. So far this year, the services balance logged a deficit of over $20 billion, which is a sharp decline compared to the same period in 2022, when a deficit of just over $3 billion was recorded. Increased outbound travel as a result of eased COVID-19 restrictions has led to a continued travel balance deficit, but the decline is slowing.
The trade balance deficit has decreased with more tourists from Southeast Asia and Japan.
Meanwhile, the primary account balance responsible for monitoring foreign workers' wages and overseas dividend payments reported a surplus of nearly $3 billion, further contributing to the overall current account surplus. Moon Hye-ryeon, Arirang News.